guys, this is a week ahead reading, so this is for the collective, so some of the messages may apply to you, some may not. This is for the week ahead and what will happen or what you need to know. So if you found this reading helpful, please let me know, and if you want me to do future readings like this, collective ones, daily ones, or pick a cards, please let me know in the comment section. And alternatively, if you would like to see specific pick a card readings or collective readings, say love, career, health, whatever, just again, let me know in the comment section, and let me know your thoughts. Anyway, so this is your week ahead reading. So what do we need to know for this week ahead? So the overarching theme for this week ahead is the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is you're a novice at something, you're just starting something, you're just building something. So you're starting something new, you're building it up, you might be doing some training. For some of you, you might be taking on new kind of career goals or an apprenticeship, or starting a new job, or starting a new connection or relationship. For some of you, you might find that you're applying to something, maybe for an advancement, or you're looking into travel, upcoming travel, and you're planning something, but you're at the early stages, and that's the main overarching theme for this week. You're going to be working diligently on something, and I'm also seeing that your self-esteem is going to improve. I'm also picking up as well with the people here, and she's there. This is the Buffy tarot. I feel like there's like gossip, but it's not malicious. There's people watching, there's people talking. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be overlookers, and they're kind of looking at what you're doing and they're just talking about it, or reflecting on it, but I don't really see it as bad. One of the people that might be talking about you could be a Libra, or have heavy air placements within their chart just because of the sword. Oh, there's two swords, they're both holding swords. Yeah, that just reminds me of like chatter and like talking, really. I don't see it being anything bad, but this week you're building yourself up, you're building up your resilience. Then we have the Four of Wands, which to me represents hearth and home, and it can be the twin flame card if you believe in that. It can be a card of reconciliations, joy, celebrations, marriage, birthdays. Me and my child have just had our birthdays. I was 28 yesterday, and then on the 20th River turned 1. But some of you might find that you've got upcoming birthdays. You might be planning for a birthday, or this could be to do with weddings, or simplistically it could just be that you are prepping for something exciting. You're going somewhere, you're planning a date, planning to do something fun, go out with work colleagues or friends or family. There's some sort of celebration here, because here in the background it looks like they're dancing, or they could be fighting, but I'm also see it as dancing, and they're dancing under the full moon. So the next full moon could be significant. We have a full moon coming up towards the end of this month. It's either a lunar or solar eclipse, and I feel like that's probably quite important for this reading. Also, I feel like Halloween's going to be quite significant for some sort of celebration, but it's not to do with Halloween. It's some sort of like good luck, some sort of good things coming in. Like happiness, you're going to feel happy about something. But I just see like dancing and putting on music and dancing and feeling free and going with the flow and just being happy. Like, I think something's going to work out this week. Something that maybe you struggled with in the past, and it's just going to work out for you. But it's because I don't know, I think there's going to be a change of view this week. Something that maybe in the past wasn't working out for you, you're going to reflect on it this week, or it's going to come back this week, and it's going to be like renewed, like a rebirth. The Judgment card isn't here, but I'm seeing the Judgment card, and that all is about rebirth and renewal and releasing the old and letting go, but being transformed, going through like a Kundalini awakening, or coming out of the dark night of the soul. You're seeing things as they are now. There's no illusion, there's no rose-colored glasses. You just see things as they are, and you're feeling better in yourself because you're allowing joy back in, you're allowing happiness back into your heart. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So you could be going shopping, you could be treating yourself to coffee or going out for a meal. But this is all about kind of luxury and feeling good within yourself, and allowing good things to come to you and being receptive to it. For some of you, you could be receiving a text or call from someone important, because here she is on the phone and she's kind of got like a smug look or a happy look. So you could be, if you've been waiting for communication from someone, I feel like you're going to get it this week. Someone that you've probably lost contact with over the last couple of weeks, or maybe there was some sort of imbalance or disharmony within the connection or something, and you're going to be hearing from them. It could be you reaching out, or it could be them reaching out. Take it how it applies, but it's a welcome reconciliation. And for others of you, it's just you're feeling good within yourself, you're treating yourself. For some of you, might be saving this week as well, or you might receive like a gift, but like a gift of money. It's not a lot of money, but it makes you feel really grateful and really appreciative of, you know, all these good things that are opening up for you now. And of course we have, it's Halloween here, so Halloween is really significant. Then we have the Hanged Man. I love this card. Spike was one of my favourite characters in Buffy. The Hanged Man is all about, it's like sacrifice, and also it can be like you're letting something go in order to have something new. But also the Hanged Man is about pause and respite and reflect and seeing the bigger picture, looking at things from a different viewpoint. Like think of an eagle or a hawk, and they fly above the clouds, don't they? And they can see everything in their eye view because they're up so high. And I feel like this week you're going to be doing that. Something that felt stagnant to you, something that felt dead or dormant, is reawakening. And this could be an old passion of yours. This could be maybe you felt like you lost yourself, and now you're starting to come into your own and feel better within yourself. It could be pertain to other areas in your life. Just take it how it applies. But you're going to see the reality of things through taking this pause. I think you might have already been in a pause. I don't think you're going into a pause, but you're going to see, you're having a realization this week and seeing things exactly as they are. And the thing is with Halloween, it's like the veil is thinning. So Halloween is really good for, you know, mediumship gifts, contacting ancestors, past loved ones. If you are into that, going to mediums, doing tarot for yourself, watching readings on all of that, things are going to be uncovered this week. It's a really important week for seeing the truth. Like I say, the veil was thinning, and you're going to see the reality of situations in your life, why things had to be a certain way, why things went the way, what was your, you know, patterns in situations, what was the cycle, what was it that you needed to release and let go. Because here we have the Eight of Cups, and we have two people with their swords up, which represents there was some sort of a stalemate. And then here we have the person on the horse, and they're flinging something. So it kind of reminds me of Cupid's arrow, because next to that we have the Lovers. So for some of you, it could be, if we're speaking romantically this week, it could be that in the past you let something go romantically in order for Cupid's arrow to strike to this new connection coming in, if this is pertaining to love. For some of you, it could be that you meet your, if you're single, it could be that you meet a new person this week, and that could be a soulmate. I don't think it's someone you know, or you at least haven't met them if you are single. For others of you, you're just, the Eight of Cups is, it can represent sadness and having to walk away from something because it's not serving you anymore. And that can be, it doesn't have to pertain to a lover. It can pertain to, you know, putting up boundaries with family and saying, do you know what, no more, I'm not putting up with this. And it's, the Eight of Cups to me, in this deck at least, represents saying no to something that doesn't feed your soul, saying no to I don't know, feeling objectified by someone, saying no to people being critical towards you, or people trying to take from you and not give back equally, saying no to overgiving, overspending, overeating, whatever it is, you're letting go of these attachments this week, or you've already let go of them, so something new can essentially shoot to you. Think of a boomerang, right? When you use a boomerang, you throw it in the air, but it always comes back to you. But I feel like you're letting go of that attachment, whatever it is, because it wasn't healthy for you. And at the end of the day, if we're doing something, and it's repetitive, or if we're in connections or friendships or with family and it doesn't feel safe for you, if it doesn't feel healthy for you, if it feels like you're being breadcrumbed, if it doesn't feel right, it's because it's usually not. And that is your intuition coming in saying, this isn't right here. We're not valuing our own worth. And when we don't value our own worth and our own self, that then gets reflected in our outside experiences with people. So we accept less than what is our worth. So for instance, say you're in a job that you hate, but you've been waiting on a promotion and it's never going to come, and you've been waiting on this pay rise, and you just wait and wait and wait for the good to come. Well, it's not going to come, because if you're already unsatisfied within that job or that connection or whatever it is, if you're always unsatisfied, unless two parties come to a compromise and can equally give to the situation, all parties can get what they want, you're kind of left with the short stick, really. So this week, again, with the 8 of Cups, I think you've already left this behind, whatever it is, or you're towards the end of closing out this chapter with this situation, because you are realising your worth, you're realising you're standing in your integrity, and you're going, hang on a minute, why am I accepting this? Why am I accepting little pay? Why am I accepting breadcrumbs from someone? Why am I accepting my family to speak to me this way, or whatever? Or why am I speaking to myself in a not a very nice way? How can I reprogram my subconscious mind and limiting beliefs to more positive ones? How can I create boundaries with my family? Or how can I keep this connection but we both get what we want, as opposed to going into like a fawning response or being in a trauma bond and stuff like that. So there's definitely going to be an improvement this week, because you're going to stand up for yourself, and you're going to get what you want. In the long run, you're going to get what you want. Change can be difficult, and when we have to end things, that can also be very hard. And we often stay in situations in our life that sometimes as humans we let things drag on for longer than they should. But this week you're taking back your power, and you're fighting the dragon, so to speak. You're like the Queen of Wands, so you're, instead of fighting off the dragon, you're going to tame that dragon, and you're going to ride off with the dragon. So yeah, and I also feel like this week you're going to be heavily protected in making these decisions, and in choosing yourself and what it is that you want for your life, and what is your, I think this week could be really good to do a vision board. Sticking certain images on your fridge that you want for yourself, whether it be a family, a place you want to go to, a job, just kind words like feeling good enough, all of that you could stick on the vision board, and then you just basically look at it every day. And what that basically does, through creating a vision board and then looking at it every day, you're essentially manifesting that into your reality. So again, the next card, we have the Lovers. So this is an absolutely beautiful card. Here we have a warm embrace. So the Lovers is, for me, this reading, like this card for this week, the Lovers is, it can be a soulmate that you meet this week. It could be a soulmate friendship, because soulmates don't have to be lovers. You can have family that are soulmates. You can have friends that are soulmates. Here we have 2 women that are hugging. So this week you could meet up with your soul tribe. You could meet up with someone that you class as a soulmate, whether it be friend or lover. Or you could, if you're single, be meeting someone that is your soulmate. And here we have, like, they've met on a bridge. Okay, so you're building bridges. You're I'm seeing the red string of fate. So whoever you meet this week, this is your soulmate. But again, it doesn't have to be romantic. And if you're already in a connection, this could just be a soulmate friendship coming in, or the person you're with, like in a relationship with, could actually be your soulmate, but they treat you right and it's equal and it feels good, like all the time. That doesn't mean you don't have your struggles and trials and tribulations, because that is life. But you work on things and it's equal. But here we have two lovers meeting, and it's like the stars aligned and now is the right time, and they're having this warm embrace and everything feels right with the world. They could be opposite signs, because here you have the apples, here you have the fire. So it could be like an air sign meeting a fire sign, or an earth sign meeting a water sign, or, you know, vice versa. Or it doesn't have to be, it could be the same star signs. But there's differences here. And then here we have the snake, and the snake represents rebirth and shedding of the old. So the reason why you're meeting this person, and it is a person, is because you've let go, you've shed something within yourself or within your life, so this person can enter, whether it be love or friendship. Now is the time. You're gonna meet this person this week, so pay attention to who you meet. You can't plan it, it's just gonna happen. It's kind of gonna come in as like a surprise. I see it as a physical meeting, so it could just be someone that you bump into. Again, it could happen online, but I think it's more like you're just going to bump into this person because they're physically meeting, they're on a bridge. And you're just going to know, you're both going to know, like, oh, we're soulmates. Like, we're either soulmate friends or soulmate love. It's just, there's going to be that soul tribe bond here, and it's going to feel happy and blissful, and they're just going to have your back. You're going to have each other's back. It's going to be equal. It's going to be harmonious. There's not going to be no like strife. It's just going to be easy. It's just going to flow. It's just going to feel lovely. And then lastly, we have the Page of Swords, which represents, okay, that can represent online communication, because the Page of Swords is, it can represent watching and waiting, or it can represent some sort of like a text or a DM. So for some of you, this could come about online, or you could just be receiving communication via a text from someone. Again, she is on the phone there, and I did say about hearing from someone this week, but I kind of think that's a separate message to this here. But yeah, Page of Swords, you're finding out news this week in a form of communication, so letter, text, DM, but it's good news, because again, they're wearing the peace sign, so whatever this news is that you receive this week, it's going to bring peace, it's going to make you feel good, and it's gonna show you the way, because where he is like pointing his hand up to this like trophy, I just feel like you're going to be shown the way this week through this communication or confirmation that comes in. And it's going to feel peaceful, and it's going to feel good. Also, for some of you, because this is a young person, this news, you could receive news about a child, or from a young person, or someone that's just kind of young and vibrant in spirit. I'm just going to get some additional messages for this week on what we need to know, or what will happen. Wow. Wow, okay, right, so this week you're going to be coming into balance. For some of you, if you have felt ungrounded, unbalanced, either spend time in nature. If you don't like getting out of the house, you can get these grounding mats. I'm pretty sure Amazon do them, and they help to basically ground you. You just place your feet on them. So if you work from home, you just put the mat under your desk, and you like put your feet on it, bare feet on it, and it will help to ground you. Not only that, you can bring balance into your home by using feng shui, crystals or plants, but not only that, so this week you're going to feel balanced. Maybe you go to see a healer, maybe you are a healer, maybe you're waking up to that reality of you want to help others, or if you've needed some sort of help, you're going to be feeling helped this week. We have flowers, so you may buy yourself flowers. You might just like flowers. There might be a message in the flowers that you see this week. For instance, say you're walking down the street and you keep seeing roses, look up the spiritual meaning of the rose that you see and whatever colour that is. We have premonition. So something that you foresaw, or something that was told via like your mind's eye in a dream. You're going to get a premonition, or you've already had a premonition. You've already seen something like in the ethereal, in meditation, in a dream, and it's going to happen this week. It's nothing bad. Then we have wish. So wish granted this week. If you have been wishing for something, you could have been wishing for balance. You could have been wishing for love. You could have been wishing for better finances, or to feel better in yourself. Whatever that wish is for you, it's happening this week. We have the moon cycle, which I already said about at the beginning, that it is very important for you guys. Again, the full moon, so pay attention to the moon cycle. Whatever day that full moon is on is going to be very, very important. That might be the day you get your wish. I don't know what day it is. I think it's somewhere near Halloween. Yeah, and then we have Archangel Raphael. And Archangel Raphael is, I see him as the green light fairy, and he comes in and he helps to heal your heart. He helps to balance out your chakras and align them, and make you feel like you're getting a warm hug when you feel alone. So if at any points you do feel alone this week, or if you need an extra bit of healing, just call on Archangel Raphael and he will be there to give you a warm embrace. Or additionally, you can picture a green light kind of swirling around your body, clearing out your chakras, and releasing anything that you want to detangle yourself from. Anyway guys, I'm going to leave the reading here. Have a lovely week. Like I said, if you would like any other readings like this, if you'd like if you'd like weekly readings, or daily what will happen today readings, or any future picker cards that you would like to see, feel free to message in the comment section. Not only that, if you would like a personal reading with me, feel free to check out my Etsy shop. I will link that down in the comment section and the description box. And yeah, have a beautiful, blessed week and take care of yourself. Bye bye.